Hey everybody, this is Nick. A quick tip for adding alt text to your charts in PowerPoint. Now, it can be kind of difficult sometimes or challenging to write alt text, especially if you have tons and tons of charts to do it. And I think it might not be perfect, but you can probably enlist Copilot to help you just a little bit with writing alt text for your chart. So you can see right here on slide number 2, I have this chart that shows visitor satisfaction scores fluctuating month to month around the year, kind of peaks in the summer and then dips in October and then goes back up in December. I want to see if AI would help me, Copilot would help me generate some alt text for this specific chart. To do a little bit of help here, I love this article in Nightingale by Amy Cecil about writing alt text for data visualization. She provides a really nice formula for doing that. I'm going to go ahead and copy this link. And I'm actually going to put it into, this is a public link, so I think it's okay to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put it into Copilot and say, can you give me 3 to 4 sentences of alt text for the chart on slide number 2 in the same format as in this article. And then I'm going to paste the URL to that article and see what happens. I'm going to say enter, and it'll do a little bit of thinking here, and we'll see if Copilot will actually give us some nice alt text here. Here's the alt text for chart on slide 2, written in the style recommended by Nightingale article on writing alt text for data visualizations. And here is, I'm going to have to scroll down here as it continues to sort of think. Here's the alt text. A line chart shows monthly guest satisfaction scores over the past year. Scores fluctuate from month to month, with the highest values occurring in July and August. The overall trend is relatively stable, with slight increases during the summer months. This suggests a seasonal pattern in guest satisfaction, possibly linked to peak visitation periods. Okay, it doesn't really give the dip in October. I might just say, can you give it another little prompt? Can you also highlight the dip in scores in October? And let's see, once we push enter, if it gives us a little bit more detail in that alt text. And we might just go ahead and copy it over if it does give us a nice little updated formula. It looks like, here we go. October shows a distinct dip in scores, indicating potential drop in guest experience or engagement during the time. The overall trend reflects seasonal variation and summer highs and autumn lows. Okay, so that's actually pretty good, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. Control C to copy. And when you want to add alt text, you'll right click on the chart and you go ahead and say view alt text, click on that, and then here's where you can paste in your text. Now, that might not be perfect. I think some people might want to link to the direct data source. You might want to do that on your slide. They might want more values, but more specific values. We could ask Copilot again, maybe a prompt, say, I would like you to share specific data values in your alt text and see what it does. But I think as a first pass, this might be certainly better than nothing. So I hope that you go ahead and give it a try. What kinds of tips or what kinds of prompts are you using with Copilot that are really helpful in your data visualization or writing alt text, things like that? Drop those in the comments below. I would love to hear them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it. You'll get notified every time I post a new video in data design, usually PowerPoint, Excel, or Word. Had a great time making this for you and can't wait to see you all next time.